Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon. So, here I am, excited for the new update coming to Marvel Strike Force. We had this beautiful masterpiece of a game releasing, it's a good week, good times, and just super excited for the brand new update to Marvel Strike Force. Red Stars were there, but I was expecting, they can't mess it up. It's abundantly clear for like a month now. We told them twice on two separate occasions, Red Stars are a horrible idea. Don't do them, or at least how you're going to do them. Don't do them that way. There's no way they're going to actually end up doing that. And then Red Stars did come out, and they did it in the absolute worst way they could have possibly done it. I would have made a video about this on Thursday or Friday, but I was too busy playing an actually good game, so I didn't feel like playing this game. And I would make videos about this every single day because it's about Strike Force every single day, but I'm too busy enjoying good games to talk about bad games. So I'm sure everybody knows Red Stars released just this Thursday, and they are horrible, and they're just the concept of Red Stars are not a bad thing. Let's get that out of the way right now. Red Stars are not a horrible thing in concept. You look at games like Future Fight, they do things like Red Stars, and in every other game, Red Stars are great because it's a way to boost your character's stats. It allows you to clear more content. It's more progression. It's another thing you can sort of progress with on the side. It doesn't get in the way of other, progression. Ranking up masteries for characters generally doesn't get in the way of ranking up stars. For Future Fight, it's a different material, so it's not really interfering with your other farming. It's simply a bonus. But Fox Next, they really know their community, so they figured out a way to mess up Red Stars. And I talked about that worst case scenario where you have to get specifically the 2-star stamp for a specific character to give them 2 red stars. Then to rank them up farther, you have to get the specific 4 red star stamp to get them up that high. Well, that's exactly what they did. So as you can see, stats go up to 75% here. So again, that's awesome that stats can go up this high from it if red stars were done right. They're not. You get them out of orbs randomly. You get a random amount for a random character, and then as you can see here, this is what I got. If you look through the roster, what was the highest I got? Well, everybody gets Luke Cage at a high rank. I think Wasp maybe was the highest I got. No, Ravager Boomer. So I got Ravager Boomer up to 4 red stars. So aren't I lucky to get Ravager Boomer up that high? So first off, problem number 1 with red stars, it throws off the balance of the game with how it's done right now. In the right world, like where Future Fight does it, where you slowly rank it up one by one by spending materials to rank up red stars. It's not that big of a change because you can slowly rank up a team as a whole. It's like this when it's randomly for a character. In a game where you've designed the meta around having a team of 5, Nick Fury, Magneto, they only really work when it's those 5 characters with each other. If you sort of spread them out to other teams, they'll be okay, but they're only really great when they're with each other. Defenders, they are only great when they are with each other. So it is the stupidest thing I will ever see that you add something like this where it gives red stars to a character that shoots their power all the way up. So now you can't use that team in Blitz. So look at Luke Cage now. He got 3 red stars. That probably shot his power up about 5,000, 6,000. To an outsider, you'd probably say, oh, well, that's good. He's 6,000 power stronger. But that's not good because if you look at the rest of my defenders, I had them all around the same level. But since now Luke Cage got those 3 or 4 red stars, Punisher, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist are left in the dust at 17,000 power, while Luke Cage has 22,000 power. And when you put these characters onto a team and you're fighting enemy teams on Blitz, it's your collective power against their collective power of their team. So now Luke Cage is bumping up that power of our team, so that way we're going to be facing stronger teams that are going to have better, well-balanced, higher power teams, because Luke Cage over here, I happen to get 4 red stars for him, so he's sort of spiking our power when my team isn't ready to face teams that are that high in power, essentially ruining the defenders team. Now, 3 red stars isn't that extreme of a scenario, but say, right here, I got 6 red stars for Daredevil. It would have been completely messed up. I mean, Daredevil, he would have shot up to like 27,000 if I'm just going to guesstimate here, because he would have got 50% bonus stats. So that's just like stupid. It's just so stupid. Like, I don't get it. How do you mess that up? Like, how do you not see that? I don't get it. How do you not? Okay. And even if Fox Next, was unable to see how dumb of an idea that was, they had 2 separate occasions where we told them how bad this was. If we go over to their handy dandy blog, let's look at some of the updates that they sent out. So here they talk about introducing red stars. Everybody's like, this is horrible, this is super bad. And then numerous patch notes beforehand, they've mentioned red stars and how they're going to be coming to the game and how they sort of plan on doing them. So as we can see here in the first, this is arguably one of the first times red stars were officially brought up. We data mined them for a while, but they talked about it here. And then we saw these red star orbs, and they were like, people were like, this sucks. Why would you do this? This is a horrible idea. This is a, don't do it this way. I said don't do it this way. Everybody said this sounds bad. It's like, okay, we'll take a month to think about it. You know, they come back, they're like, okay, guys. They're like, hey, listen. We've looked into it now. It's been about a month. You know, we thought about your red stars a lot. So now, after a month of listening to your guys' feedback, we're coming back with red stars, and we haven't changed anything. Like, what was the point of introducing it to us, to teasing it to us, to say, hey, let's get your feedback, when they didn't listen to any of it? If anything, they listened to what we said when they first introduced it, and then they said, let's do all the things they said not to do. You know, this is literally exactly what everybody said is the worst case scenario, and they had a month to think about this. It's not even like, oh, wow, oh man, they didn't have a lot of time to consider this. October 26th, the Dead Vlog comes out talking about Red Star promotions. You know, people made videos, people made posts talking about it, saying it's a bad idea. November 21st, almost a full month later, they come out with the one talking officially about red stars, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for my teenage mind. I don't get it. How do you mess that up so bad? So then again, this blew up in their face. They've now said they're gonna make another devlog about it. It would be nice if they said something official about it, but for now, Marvel Strike Force is essentially ruined until they fix red stars. You know, if the way it's working right now, you can spike up single characters' power levels, and that's not good considering you need teams that are well balanced throughout the whole team in terms of power level. Again, if you did red stars the right way, like every other single human being in the past of human existence has done it, you know, you slowly rank up every character one red star at a time by farming out materials. But you know, Fox was like, let's be unique here and let's allow you to just spike all the way up to 7 red stars randomly on a character in a team game. Isn't that awesome, guys? Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? I love that, Fox. It's such a good idea. It's such a good idea. I love that idea. It's just, I would have quit Marvel Strike Force Thursday night. I didn't finish my daily objectives. I'm gonna be like, oh, didn't finish daily objectives. I always finish my daily objectives. It's always like, I'm brushing my teeth like 10 or 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, do my daily objectives. I gotta do my daily objectives. I didn't. I just did. I forgot to even donate to my line. Sorry, MIT, I forgot to donate. But I would have quit Marvel Strike Force Thursday night. I'm not quitting, because this is why you're all here. You're here to watch me play Marvel Strike Force, so I'd be stupid to quit Marvel Strike Force. And I'm in an alliance full of people that I need to play Marvel Strike Force for them. I need to run these raids for them, so I'm not going to just leave them hanging by quitting Marvel Strike Force. But I would have quit Marvel Strike Force if I had no dedication to the community. The community is the only reason why I'm staying with Marvel Strike Force. Just I don't understand how you messed it up, Foxnex. You had a month of us telling you how to do it, and you changed nothing in a month. Like, you guys have made stupid decisions before, but this has to be the stupidest decision you've ever made. And I know you've probably listened to a couple of other videos from YouTubers talking about how bad Red Star promotions are, because unlike other things that you guys have done where it's sort of been, maybe some people could agree with you, maybe some people could not. No, I don't think anybody thinks this is a good idea. And it's important that every content creator shows their disdain for this. It's important that everybody is united on the front that this cannot stand. If this does stay, if their devlog comes out next week and they say, I think we're gonna keep red stars the way they are, this has been a successful launch, then I guess I'll just be playing better games from here on out. But especially at the Game Awards, when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was announced, that's a good game. It's a good game series, and that'll fill the Marvel void in my life. I don't need Marvel Strike Force anymore, Foxnex, so you better not mess up your game, because once Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 comes out, I don't need this game anymore. So with that being said, let me know how much you hate red stars down below. But what do I know? I mean, I guess I'm just a 17-year-old. I wouldn't know about basic game design or basic community management. I mean, what's a 17-year-old? See you guys.